Alright, so if you're watching this video, then you're probably a B2B marketing SaaS company who's just starting out or actually struggling with email copies and generate and not being able to get a better and a solid first line. So in this video, I'm going to break down every single step that we normally use for our clients, basically book more demo calls and actually get more replies. In this video, I'll also share the exact prompt and the exact framework that you can use to create any sort of prompt just to generate those email copies, just to personalize those email copies as much as you possibly can, right? So without further, let's begin. All right, this is the exact framework that we're going to use. So the framework and the prompt that we're going to cover in this video is actually to call out a prospect. And so this is going to be the exact prompt we're going to make today. It's actually in order to call out a prospect's competitor in the first line of cold email, and it's perfect for B2B marketing SaaS companies. You can just simply copy and paste it. Link for this file, for this document, will actually be in the description. You can simply check it out. All right, so why you should trust me, and here are some of the results we have been able to basically get for our clients, and we were basically able to book demo calls with these companies. Right, you can clearly see Walmart, Motorola, DocuSign, and a bunch of other companies. And I've actually bleeped out the information and documents. And these were some of the results we were actually be able to achieve it. So these are some of the results we were actually able to achieve it. We were able to book them calls. Right, I would like to connect with you and understand more about the capabilities of your product. And yeah. All right, so I'm not going to take much of your time, so we're just going to get started with the video. So first of all, you want to understand your input is equal to your output. The better input you give is equal to the better output you'll get. I've seen many multiple companies who basically write into ChatGPT or Claygen to give them a good input, and they basically don't enter the right input. If you actually enter the right input, you'll basically get those results, because at the end of the day, ChatGPT is really smart, Claygen is really smart, but if you don't give the right input, it will actually not give you the results based on your needs. So first of all, you want to understand role, context, tasks, requirements, instructions, and example output. You basically want to know these details of your company and your competitors, of your prospects or your customers, right? So this is normally the template we normally use for our clients. So you can just simply take a screenshot, just copy and paste it. This is actually the framework. I want you to act as role plus context. I want you to do XYZ task, requirements, then you want to enter requirements, instructions, and examples. So based on this framework, we're simply going to go into ChatGPT and we're just going to write prompt. I am a B2B MarTech SaaS company reaching out to my prospects / customers. I use Claygen to make my super personalized email copies, or we're just going to quickly correct the spelling, super personalized email copies, and I want to create a prompt for Claygen that follows this framework, right? So we're just gonna take the framework. So basically, then we're gonna enter the details of our company, what our product or service is like, right? So we're gonna write, I am a CRM software company, or provide CRM software to B2B, which is automated and very efficient and I want to craft personalized email copies, no, email first line. Then we're just going to enter the detail, right? And then we're basically going to write something like based on this topic and my software and follow the framework, give me a well defined and elaborated prompt for client to get results based on topic, right? Then we're basically going to write something like then we're basically going to persuade ChatGPT to take its time and make sure it's 100% accurate. Make it 100% accurate. Take your time, and write something like my job is dependent on this prompt and add instructions to use website. So in this place where you're basically going to write if you're going to use website, if you're going to use LinkedIn profile, if you're going to use company domain, right? So it really depends. So we're going to use website for the sake of this prompt. Website, we're just going to make it capitalize website. Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're just going to quickly wait for it to give the prompt, and then we're going to proceed. Right, so this is actually a prompt. I know it's a bit lengthy because the thing is that the reason you want a lengthy prompt in Clayagent and Clay, because you don't want to waste your credits. You basically want to be as much cost efficient as you possibly can. So we're just simply going to copy the prompt. Alright, so we simply copied it, and for the sake of this video, we're just going to click on add column and click on add enrichment. All you want to do is write Clayagent and it's the web researcher, right? And then you want to simply paste the prompt and just double check it, requirements, and yeah, this one, yeah, use website, just gonna write backslash and just write company domain. All right, this is going to be the company domain it's actually going to use to gather information. So it's perfect, right? And for the output, we're simply going to write first line for Martech B2B competitors analysis. All right, something like that. And if you talk about model, what you're going to use, we can use Argon, Neon, and it really depends on the credits. There's nothing much of a difference, but OpenAI actually gives much better results, so we're going to use that, or we can simply use that one. Yep. So we're going to run it for 5 rows. Yeah, so alright, we have got the first results, and you can clearly see confidence is high, so it means that it's pretty accurate. So let's just quickly read it. We're going to just click add to column, and we're just going to read it. I noticed that SenseSpark achieved increased engagement by integrating personalized video automation with CRM. Are there similar efficiencies you're targeting for high touch? Pretty nice, pretty nice. So basically, In the prompt, you can also add something like write differences between the competitor, right? So based on that, I noticed that SensePark, and this is one of their company, right? So give your marketers the data you deserve. High Touch is a composable CDP built on the data warehouse. It gives every marketer the power to personalize and target with data and AI, right? So it's the same thing. And similarly, if we go on to the Fulfill, right? Fulfill.io, I noticed NetSuite integrating new automation features. How is Fulfill.io enhancing its CRM capabilities to stay competitive? I mean, now that's actually challenging first line, right? So if you add something like that, you'll surely get replies. You'll surely get those basically, once you get replies, it's really, really easy to get them booked in for a demo call if you know how to do it. And we're just going to take some more examples, and yeah, so we're going to have a look at that one. So we're going to just quickly read it. Considering Ironclad and DocuSign are enhancing their CRM systems for improved automations and user experience, have you evaluated how our CRM could offer a competitive edge for SpotDraft? I mean, that's pretty nice. So SpotDraft is actually in terms of contracts and some sort of invoices, right? Make your businesses more efficient with SpotDraft, an all-in-one contract management system, and for your legal team. So it's going to look at their competitor and your competitor, and it's actually going to make a really, really strong prompt. And based on that, it'll create a first line for Martech B2B SaaS companies. And it's actually going to be the same procedure as I've stated previously. Just simply copy this template. This is actually the main key I'm about to, it's the main secret sauce that basically get more reply. Because if your copy is really great, then there's actually no one stopping you from basically achieving those demo calls. Alright, so that was the complete video. I hope you guys find it really valuable, and if so, do subscribe to the channel. And you can also book a strategy session with me, and the calendar link will be in description. You can simply check it out, and in that session we'll be able to discuss what exactly is your product, your problems you're facing at the moment, and how exactly we can drive a perfect solution. So make sure you check out the calendar link, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Till then, peace.